They'll be calling you a radical. Back to Fukushima, I'm going to talk about the economy more and more and more now, because maybe I actually have a future more than 2 days. There's a radio show going around right now, well, radio advertisement for our hospital, and they say it exactly right. Leukemia, a parent's worst nightmare. Leukemia, everyone's nice nightmare. Makes you go to work. Oh, it doesn't make you go to work. These are all gifts sent to me in the mail. I get a lot of them, a lot of great ones. I want to talk about the economy. I want to Fukushima. I want to talk about the art. I want to talk about the reality of the consequence of, for every action there is a consequence. For every inaction there is a consequence. For every hairsprayed masquerade party lie there is a consequence. For every can kicked there is a consequence. What has happened? Simply no consequence. Yeah, it's called denial in a fucking river. Science fiction economics on BALCO. Look, Fukushima, the economy, all of it, it's quintessentially usury. It is usury. To have nuclear fallout, to get leukemia, I'm telling you, leukemia is slavery. It is purely slavery. Because when I was in the hospital, I mean, when I was dying in there, I would tell all the doctors and nurses, you know, and I tried to stay. Music, by the way, it was music. That, of all the things that I've done that have saved me, I can tell you straight up, without hesitation, the one thing that's helped me survive, the same thing that's always helped me survive, yeah, the landscape, that music. It all ties, it is slavery. When I was in there, I used to tell the doctors all the time, I says, this is like being on death row. Getting ready to be executed, waiting for the date for a crime you did not commit. Literally, I'm not joking about that. Literally, except for one thing. Prison has to have better food than this. You know, I joke so much because I couldn't eat anyway, and it makes you sick. And they tell you don't eat anything you like because it's a lot like morning sickness. And you know, I used to love spinach. I can't even look at it now. By the way, the soup cans, when I was sick, came out. The 4 different colored ones. By the way, I love them so. 2 different grocers who I know says, you know, I've been telling him for a long time. I've been telling him for 2 years they're going to come out. When they come out, save them for me. Both of them. And I'm not joking on this. Both of them. 18 months later, I said, hey, did you save those soup cans for me? We thought you died. Literally, they told me that. Everybody around here thought I was going to die. Everybody thought I was going to die. I didn't die. The science fiction economics, I think a lot of the Fukushima, the nuclear fallout, the science fiction, it's the 1% repressors trying to kill us. But a lot of us didn't fucking die. So, oh, beware, fuckers, is all I gotta fucking say. The fucking consequence, yeah, just because it's went like this and you see nothing, oh, Fukushima's 3 years. The 0% Greenspan, Ayn Rand fairy tale freaking economy, 0% interest rate, the real unemployment rate's 30+%. Now remember this. Now I want all you guys to remember this because people do this. They take the quantum leap into, they go into economics, from art, from environment, everything. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's complex. Remember this. The stock market is up nearly 200% from 2009 with dividend reinvestment. It's unheard of. It's unheard of. Yeah, it washed all the way down and all, obviously. But we have a split economy. We have 2 economies. We have this economy here, and we have the vast majority's economy. The cash economy is much bigger than the real economy in here, the usury-based economy. And it's you. It's all of us. You want to pay cash to exploit a brown person from the South, a hungry. That creates such a horrible dynamic for them. I mean, in all aspects, that dynamic for them is horrible. It's usury. It's slavery. As I won't stop there. As we go to the Fukushima, the radiation slowly flows off into the Pacific. We can't eat fish. I won't stop there. As the economy, as you're working 65 hours a week, you get up early in the morning, very early in the morning. I mean, 6 o'clock when rush hour used to be 9. Going to school used to be 9. It's 6 o'clock. You have no time to watch TV. It's slavery. I won't stop there. As the next thesis comes along, is the stock market going to crash and we're going to get our 401k? As we paid in Social Security. We paid in Social Security so dramatic. You know how much money I've paid into Social Security? You know how much those fuckers gave me while I was sick? This is no... Do you know they only go back 10 years? In the fucking 80s and 90s, I paid giant sums. They steal it from me, and it's our fucking money. They didn't return it to me. They gave me fucking peanuts. $458 a fucking month they gave me for fucking 2 years. When I paid in fucking hundreds of thousands, it's fucking slavery. I won't stop there. Fucking Apple computers, fucking using slaves, putting nets around, putting pills down, your usury-based economy, which fucking annihilates them, but you too as the consumers, the garments on your body. Your garments laying on your body. It's got blood in the garments. I stood in the cage at Tiananmen with the Tiananmen Square dissidents. That's some of the best activism I did in Times Square. Really powerful stuff. I would drink beet juice and people come by and, hey, you on your phone. You Europeans are seeing the cultural fairy tale theme park, New York City, which is nothing more than a giant mall. Soho's a mall. Soho is a fucking mall. I mean, I go down there and I'm like, whoa, art here? I don't think so. People sell pretty little freaking drawings on the sidewalk. I won't stop there. It's usuries. I would drink the blood. The cultural theme park, Eastern Europeans. You don't think you're abstract from this? The Queen's freaking thing. And think about this. Think about this, the House of Windsor. It's slavery. Bill Walmart Clinton signing NAFTA. I won't stop there. The freaking fake war, the theft of the election. As he steals it, there's two guys on the Supreme Court now that don't belong there. So it's not a court. It's not a vote. It's not a democracy. It's dictatorship. That's slavery. I won't stop there. It is all slavery. It all comes back. But the top of the heap, 31111, as she said. In this advertising Primary Children's Run, which is a wonderful hospital. St. Jude's is one hospital. LDS had nothing to do with the Mormons. They're frauds. They don't love their people. They're the part of the hater culture. It's slavery. They believe in slavery their women. As the women march, won't let them into the priesthood. Just like the African American, the only reason they let them in was the lawsuit. It's slavery. I won't stop there. 31111. Whip down there leaking. Whip leaking into the atmosphere. Idaho. Hey, you got to have a job, but your job will kill you. You've got to, because we've sent our jobs to China, so you've got people in a desperate situation. The quintessential definition of usury. Take a person, repress them, smash them down, then exploit them. Buy here, pay here. 500% interest rates. Here's a job, but it will kill you. Work all the way up here. Don't commit a crime. Don't use drugs because you're so stressed out. We'll imprison you. I won't stop there. It's usury. Where will we stop? As the advertisement says, our parents' worst nightmare. Oh, fuck yes. Let me tell you, when I got leukemia that day that I was diagnosed, when I got sick that day like a bowl of ink, I got to tell you, I went into this abstract surrealism for a long time. You can look at those pictures with me. My hair fell out, well, like I had much anyway, standing out there. I mean, I'm in a surreal state. You know, there's a couple of these videos, I'm totally in some surreal state of mind. Paperback writers are dead. This is literature, this path you've been able to watch. I'm enslaved. I've chewed through the bars as much as I could chew through. Yeah, we have to have money, but not much. I'll tell you what I've learned. I've lived on teeny money. Some people have sent me a little bit of money. I don't have a television. You know, I walk instead of, you know, not even ride the bus. I walk when I need to go somewhere as much as I can. I do the things that I need to do as much as I can. I learned to spend time in the park. The best thing times are free. I hike, it's free. Gets me. I mow my lawn, my great big huge lawn I mow with an old beat up junky ass $100 more, but I walk. So sweet are the uses of adversity. It is slavery. When you get leukemia, oh, it stops there. It stops there, and all you people say, oh, we will survive, we will overcome. Tell that to Molly, the little 8-year-old that died in there. By the way, I'm on my way to, not waiting on a friend, I'm going to see off a beautiful, incredible artist, the Land's funerals today. I won't stop there. As her death usury? Absolutely, and I can show you how it is. The playing field's gone. Remember this economically. Don't fall for the stock market's going to crash because they live in another world. They live in another world. Your 401k is slavery. I won't stop there. Hell yes. They live in another world. The world that they live in and the world that the rest of us live in are completely different worlds. We have this world is 1% less than 1%, and then we have everybody else's world. This is the greatest redistribution of wealth in world history. This is the greatest poverty in world history. And you know, you can even take 3-11-11 out of the equation, which you can't take it out of the equation. But say if you did, still, nothing's been fixed. It's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. Here's where I think the economy's going to come apart. The so-called asset class deflation is healthy. We lost 90% of values in the 1930s. 90% of values were lost on everything. Yeah, ugly, painful, the job market, everything, unemployment rate 38%, same thing it is now. But we didn't have food stamps then. You think people that are on food stamps want to be on food stamps? You know, that's one thing I've learned to do is I've learned to eat really cheaply and healthy. You know, the market, they mark down produce because these markets bring you fresh produce right as it gets towards the shelf life at the end, you know, because they want to keep it there for a couple of days. This guy's great. They bring in produce, fresh avocados, they're cheap. You know, carrot juice now, that place is cheap. You can walk and play, they're cheap. I mean, you can drink, I mean, you know what kind of vitamins and calories you get from one $3 carrot juice a day? Wow, I've learned, sweet are the uses of adversity. I won't stop there. It's slavery as we have to fight. I think as the usury dynamic plays out, everybody thinks they're the asset class. There's the masquerade party. They're in their car, they're in their thing, they're in the masquerade party. They're in denial. Are they hypnotized from everything? No, they're just in denial. Maybe somewhat hypnotized. The Operation Foxconn crowd. Anybody who watches Fox News is completely hypnotized, fucking gonzo. Going, gone. I won't stop there. They're usury. The bottom line is this. Everybody's hinged to the real estate market. That's why you see no marine biologist departments. That's why you see nobody, because everybody, I was blown away when it happened in 2008. By the way, I had the market shorted big time in 2008. I had derivatives all over. By the way, I bought Apple. I had people buying Apple, investing at 45. I won't buy them now. I mean the derivative. $45 a share. Wow, some of the calls I had people buying Tesla at $14 a share. I'm a little bit, you know, I'm going to buy some puts on Tesla. You know, some of these momentum stocks, Amazon, whatever, I'm going back to work. I'm going to go back into trading some derivatives. You know, as soon as I freaking scrounge up some money somewhere, some chump change, I'll do it. I'll do it. I think what it's going to be, I think it's going to be a housing drop. And even at 20-30% would be dramatic. Everybody's tied to it. You're starting to see, I talk to people all the time now. People all the time, fuck it. I just fucking quit. You know, I'll just find a way to survive. Fuck, I'm not working fucking. I can't do it anymore, 65 hours a week. I can't fucking do it. I'm going to stay home and raise my fucking children and go for hikes and do them out and get rid of my television, get rid of my car, get rid of all my fucking shit. You know, got a small mortgage and see what I can do. I'll fight my ass off to pay my fucking heat bills. You know, I'll put solar panels on my house to get heat. They're doing it. By the way, I was able to plant some seeds for the first time in my garden yesterday for 4 years. It was really an emotional time. I set my goal when I got sick the spring of 2014. I knew if I could get 2 years and then moving into that third year, that I really had a chance to overcome my worst nightmare. My birthday was really, I mean, I'll be so emotional. My little grandchildren. We went for a hike, we had a picnic. You know, I got a second chance in life. So many of these people didn't, because it is your work nightmare. Such a huge group of us, so many of my very, very close friends have died. I got leukemia post with Paul, Carla, Tracy, people that I loved, people that I really loved. Our club, The Good Fight. I won't stop there. Make no mistake about it. Nuclear fallout is the ultimate slavery. It is the ultimate slavery. To get leukemia, to get one of these evil diseases that come from autism's slavery. It's nuclear fallout. MS, nuclear fallout, slavery. So many of these autoimmune diseases, slavery. Leukemia is slavery. But I'm chewing my way out of the cage because I'm a wolf. My wolf spirit. Stay tuned.